A warm welcome to everyone and Namaste. So today we will be discussing about the concluding part of this very interesting topic, that is the science of soul. In the last few episodes, I think we discussed bit detail about the science of soul, and we discussed what is the difference between body and soul, or what is the difference between a living body and a dead body, and we discussed 5 important proofs about the science of soul. I hope all of you remember these 5 proofs which we discussed in the last few episodes. And what are these 5 important proofs we discussed? Number 1, it is common sense. So just by common sense we can understand that actually there is a difference between a living and a dead person. And number 2, second proof is about intuitive understanding or intuition. And the third proof we discussed about consciousness, how consciousness is a symptom of the soul. And I gave a beautiful example about sunlight, how sunlight is to sun, similarly consciousness is to soul. And in the fourth proof we discussed about near death experience or out of body experience. And in the fifth proof we discussed about, you remember, reincarnation or past life memories. And in this we discussed couple of stories also about Deep Kapadia and also the designer of the Titanic ship. And we will go little further and conclude this topic. And yes, we reasonably gave sufficient information and understanding about the existence of soul. Now the question is, can I see the soul? One time this question was asked to Ramanujacharya. So Ramanujacharya was speaking about soul, Atma and Paramatma. One person who was not a believer of God, he asked this question to Ramanujacharya. My dear sir, please tell me, yes, you speak about soul, it makes sense, but the question is, can I see the soul? So then Ramanujacharya beautifully quotes this shloka. He says, Pushpe gandham tile tailam, kashte agnir payasi gritam, ikshau gudam tata dehe, pashyati atmanam vivekataha. So beautiful verse. He says, Pushpe gandham tile tailam, kashte agnir payasi gritam, ikshau gudam tata dehe, pashyati atmanam vivekataha. This is a simple Sanskrit. I hope all of you can understand. Let me describe word by word. It says Pushpe Gandham. What is the meaning of Pushpe Gandham? I think all of you have used this perfumes, and these perfumes are made out of flowers. Like for example, when we take rose perfume. So this rose perfume, Gandha, beautiful smell, comes from where? It comes from rose. But the question is, can you see rose perfume in rose? No, we can't see it. But rose perfume comes from rose. So how to understand this? Yes, the rose perfume comes from rose only after a process. When the rose undergoes a process, when the extraction process goes on, and after that extraction process, you can see or smell that gandha or perfume. So after the extraction process, we see the perfume and we understand that this perfume has come from rose. Just by looking at rose, we can't understand that rose has perfume. Now tile tailam. So all of you know tilka tail. What is the meaning? Til means sesame. So this sesame oil comes from sesame, just like groundnut oil comes from groundnuts. But the question is, can you see oil in sesame seed? We can't see. So we can't see the oil in the sesame seed, in til, but after the extraction process, once the sesame seeds undergo a certain process, and after that we can see sesame oil. So by this we understand sesame oil comes from sesame, but we can't see the oil in the sesame. Hope you got the point.